I'm going to score a goal with Auston Matthews in every single NHL game he's been in. We're going to be starting in NHL 17 where Matthews is starting at an 86 overall. I'm only assuming that's what his overall was at the end of the season because there's no way he came in as a rookie at an 86 overall. He's looking pretty solid as a rookie though. 5 stars in puck skills, 4.5 in senses, 4.5 in shooting, 4 in defense, 4.5 in skating, and 3.5 in physical while being a playmaker. Obviously we know Matthews to be the elite sniper he is today, but the fact that he came in as a playmaker is actually pretty surprising. So taking a look at this Toronto Maple Leafs team, it's much different than the team we see today. It's actually kind of weird looking back at these rosters and seeing who was on the team because Joffrey Lupul, that's a name I haven't heard in years. Taking a look at the defense, Jake Gardner, the man that was blamed for all the first round exits, even though the second he left Toronto, he's made it past the first round in every single season since. So I think you got to point the finger at someone else. Taking a look at your goaltender, you got Freddie Anderson, of course, 26 years old and 88 overall. Honestly, I didn't realize Freddie was only 26 when he came to Toronto. For some reason, I thought he was way older than that. And I'm going to keep it a stack with you guys. I haven't played this game in years, so I'm playing on semi-pro. As we get closer to NHL 23, the skill level is going to go up. You got to give me a break here. I haven't touched this game in years. So here we go. The very first face-off, NHL 17. And honestly, the first thing I noticed is this game feels way different. Like, okay, I'm actually doing something here. Okay, never mind. All right, I thought we were going to score a goal right off the bat, but it doesn't look like it. So here we go. Komanov's bringing the puck up. I'm skating back. I'm looking for the 1T. He's going to dish it to me. Little spin move. Oh, pass Carlson in the back of the net. We're starting off pretty hot. Yeah, honestly, I was expecting this to be a lot harder seeing as I haven't touched this game, but hey, Auston Matthews is on the board early, and we've got our first game done already. But just look at this spin move. Absolutely elite. Auston Matthews, the great goal scorer. We've got a few more goals to come. Heading into NHL 18, Matthews is up to an 89 overall, 5 stars in puck skills, senses, and shooting, 4.5 in defense and skating, while he's got 4 stars in his physical attributes. Surprisingly, he still has elite potential. He hasn't got up to franchise yet, and he's still registered as a playmaker, even though he did pot 40 goals in his rookie year. Don't know why they haven't switched that yet. Looking at the entire team, this is the first year Patrick Marleau joined the Leafs, and they still got Zach Hyman, Jake Gardner, and Morgan Riley. They're still leading the defense, while Freddie Anderson, he's still holding it down in net. So I think for very obvious reasons, in this game, we're going to be playing against the Boston Bruins. I don't think I need to mention why, but it just makes the most sense. Also, I decided to up the difficulty to pro, and for playstyle, we're going to play in competitive. I want it to be a bit realistic, but I don't want it to be super hard because, once again, haven't played these games in years. Before we score with Auston Matthews in this game, you might not know, but I'm trying to pass the Winnipeg Jets and subscribers on YouTube. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on so you can see more videos like this. Not gonna lie, the presentation in this game is absolutely elite. Mike Emmerich, Eddie Olczyk, haven't seen the boys in years. What are they up to? I kind of miss them. But man, the presentation in this game is absolutely elite. I kind of wish we had presentation like this in NHL 23. Oh yeah, I forgot we do. That just doesn't work for 90% of teams. Yeah, not gonna lie, that's tough. That's real tough. All right, here we go. Auston Matthews trying to get on the board early, making a nice move here. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I'm going to keep it a stack. With 99% of what I'm doing in this video, I'm actually just trying to make it look like the nicest goal possible. And I'm not actually going for just like easy goals. And right here, I actually tried to go between the legs. Did not realize that between the legs wasn't in the game yet. Yeah, that's tough. All right, that's one thing I haven't seen in years. A stick lift where the player actually drops his stick after it. The one thing I have noticed from playing these old games is EA is taking a lot away from us. Like a lot. Like in some of the older games, they got the Winter Classic mode. We're in 2022. Why don't we have that in the current games? All right, I think we got to get something going here. Auston Matthews, he's got to play a little defense, get the offense going. A nice shot block. He's going in against Torrey Krug. Krug's poking it away from him, but I'm going to make a move here, making Krug look like a fool. It's in the back of the net. That's some light work for us. Now I'm going to keep it a stack as I'm doing the voiceover for this. I thought this goal was way nicer when I actually scored it, but once I started looking at the replay, I did not need to deke whatsoever. The deke was completely unnecessary, but who cares? It's in the back of the net and we're on to the next game. So jumping into NHL 19, Auston Matthews is up to a 90 overall. He's still got elite potential and he's still a playmaker. At what point did EA decide, yeah, I think this guy's actually an elite sniper. Maybe we should adjust that. Like so far, he's got 74 goals in 2 seasons. Looking at the Leafs roster, of course, this is the year that John Tavares joined the team. This was also the first season that Jake Muzzin got brought to the team. So Jake Gardner's dropping to the second line. And honestly, the team had potential. It just never worked out for them. And of course, Freddie Anderson, he's going to still be the man in between the pipes. So for this game, honestly, I didn't know who to play against. So I just decided to randomize the teams. And we're going to be taking on the Florida Panthers. And I probably should have chose Florida because I could absolutely get nothing going against them. But I did score this goal with Connor Brown. I just got to show you guys because this was elite. Yeah, too bad I couldn't do that with Auston Matthews because that would have been the perfect goal to score. But we're not scoring against Florida, so we're off to the next team. So I decided to take on the New York Rangers, and we had a chance to score a goal here. I went for the one-handed tuck. Do not know what happened here. Somehow I ended up dishing it to Mitch Marner, and he's going to pot the goal, but yeah, I'm honestly not too sure what happened there. And it got to the point where we went to overtime, and I took probably about 17 different penalties in the third period. So in OT, the Rangers ended it, and I still haven't scored a goal with Matthews yet. So we're taking on Pittsburgh, and I'm done messing around. I'm going to spin move, a little back skate. We're going top shelf. Auston Matthews, he's calling the command booth. All right, say less. It's a goal. I got that. That's light work for us. Auston Matthews, he's on the board in NHL 19, and I can finally stop playing this game. And not gonna lie, this is probably like the worst game I played of all of them. So jumping into NHL 20, Auston Matthews is up to a 90 overall. High elite potential now. Not just elite, but high elite. And he's finally considered a sniper. It only took 3 seasons of him dominating the league to be classified as a sniper. Who would have thought? And I'm actually really surprised they decided to classify him as a sniper after scoring 37 goals in his 3rd year and not 40 after his 1st year. Not really making too much sense there. Taking a look at the team, obviously, we already know what it's comprised of. Matthews, Marner, Tavares, and Nylander. On the defense, Morgan Riley, Jake Muzzin, Tyson Barrie. Just never worked out for them. Tyson Barrie would have been a great player, but on the Leafs, he wasn't that guy. In net, we still have Freddie Anderson leading the way, but Jack Campbell, his time's coming. So in NHL 20, I think it's only fair that we take on the Columbus Blue Jackets. I think it's fairly obvious why we're taking on Columbus. Yeah, I don't really need to mention it because I don't want to bring up a bunch of PTSD for Leafs fans. But I do have to emphasize, going through all these games and watching the presentation, like, man, NHL 23 is really falling behind. All right, here we go. We got Marner leading the way. William Nylander's on the left side. I'm cutting through the middle, not getting the puck, but I'm getting the rebound, crashing the net. Auston Matthews is scoring. That's by far the ugliest goal we're going to score. That was not nice whatsoever, but hey, a goal is a goal is a goal is a goal, so I'll take it. Jumping into NHL 21, Matthews is a 91 overall. He's still got that high elite potential. He's a sniper, of course. The stats are looking absolutely fantastic. 5 stars in puck skills, 5 in senses, 5 in shooting, 4.5 in defense, 4.5 in skating, and 3.5 in physical. So his physical stats have actually gone down. I shouldn't really be surprised by that. Like, look at his durability. It's at 81 now. That's probably the reason for that. Taking a look at the Leafs roster, I'm pretty sure we all know who's here. Like, this team played 2 seasons ago, so it's not like a bunch of things have changed. So in NHL 21, of course, there's one team we got to play. It's the Montreal Canadiens. I think we all know why. Yeah, basically, I'm just playing all the teams that Toronto's lost to in the playoffs, except Washington, because I played against Ottawa in the very first game. So I'd like to formally apologize to Alexander Kerfoot. There was a few seconds left in the period, so I thought I'd go end to end. And this dude got absolutely rocked. Like, he got his lights knocked out. Helmet went flying. He hit the ice. He wasn't getting up. Yeah, I'd like to apologize for that. But here we go. Auston Matthews. He's going to be cherry picking. He's getting the puck. He's on a bit of a breakaway, going for the one-handed tuck, and then Wayne Simmons is going to put it in the back of the net. Now, I don't know if Wayne Simmons is a W or L mans here, because Matthews could have scored here, but it also could have just ended up sitting on the goal line, and then we didn't end up scoring. So I'll say Simmons was a W mans, but it's kind of questionable. So I'm going to be cherry picking again here. Like, at this point, I just want to score the goals and get this done with. But Matthews is going to go on a bit of a breakaway. I'm faking the shot, cutting in, going top shelf right side. That's going to be light work for us, and we're on to NHL 23. But look at that move. Auston Matthews, absolute elite goal scorer. I probably should update the difficulty, not gonna lie. So here we go, NHL 22, Auston Matthews coming in at a 92 overall. He's got high franchise potential now. They're finally showing him a bit of respect. And this is the first year with X Factors. He's got the zone ability, shock and awe. For the next 2 games, I'm not gonna go over the rosters because I don't think it's really necessary for me to show who's on the teams. I think we're all well aware of who actually played for the Leafs during this time. And with NHL 22, I gotta play against the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're the team that just eliminated them in the playoffs, so Toronto's gotta get its revenge. And so does Auston Matthews. So I can confidently say this is the game I feel the most comfortable in. I put way too many hours into NHL 22, but I'm calling for the puck here. A bit of a back skate, toe drag in the back of the net. We're getting it past Vasilevsky early on in the game. 7 minutes left in the first period, and that's all I have to say. We're on to NHL 23, the final game Auston Matthews is in. So here we go, NHL 23, coming in at a 94 overall. Auston Matthews, he's got medium franchise potential. I mean, a lot of the stats are pretty similar to the last game. The zone abilities, they're the exact same, and it's time for us to face our biggest challenge yet. Alright, the Arizona Coyotes made you guys look like a bunch of frauds the other day. Although, you did get screwed on that last goal. Morgan Riley did not pass that puck to Mitch Marner. I don't know what the command center was looking at. The puck hit his hand and dropped straight to the ice. In what world is that a hand pass? And less than 1 minute into the game, Auston Matthews is in the slot. He's getting the pass, sniping it into the back of the net. And there we go. We've scored with Auston Matthews in every single NHL game. Comment down below, who do you want to see next?